Welcome back to another episode of the Banter Podcast. Today, we have a very special guest.
It's me.
It's Karl Jacobs.
Hello, guys. It's me.
Welcome to the podcast.
Karl Jacobs. Today,
Mr. Beast. He joins us today.
I'm taking off my Banter hat, putting on my guy from Mr. Beast hat.
It's the guy that, dare I say, ruined Mr. Beast, and he's here.
You could say it.
And dare I say, we're going to start it again. We're adding a counter every time George cuts someone off because he already did it just 5 seconds in.
Where?
He cut you off, yeah. He cut you off, so that's one already.
This is amazing.
All right.
Let's get into it. What do you have for us today?
Let's see what's on the schedule, guys.
Mr. Host.
Host with the most. Today, by popular demand, we actually asked on Twitter what you guys wanted to see. A lot of people want to hear about the Dream Team's Airbnb story. If you don't know... Oh, he was going to cut me off. Interesting.
Well, no, because you stopped. Wait.
If you don't know...
No, we need to talk about this. George will do this thing because maybe it's just because he's stupid or what, but or maybe he's doing it on purpose where he'll stop talking. We're like,
sorry, I can't just keep going.
You just cut me off. You just cut me off. Two.
Can I say something that's funny really quick? Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Can I jump in? It is funny that somebody will take like one clip out of an hour and a half long Mr. Beast stream and they'll just take one clip of Jimmy not specifically smiling and be like, he's uncomfortable. But then we'll have entire episodes of banter where you guys are actually just like going for each other's throats. And people are like, oh, it's dudes being friends. Just guys being...
People can make a narrative of whatever they want.
They really can.
When they have this much content of people, they can literally just take clips, put some text on the screen, and if some person that doesn't really know it just sees that TikTok, for example, their entire perception of us is altered forever.
Bro's a genius.
It could be skewed. And I'd say this. You can literally take this exchange that they've been doing and then make it sexual tension. You could.
There is sexual tension.
How sound I went like this? Slow-mo that.
Put some music
on it. Ready? Look at me. Me and him in the count of three, we're going to look at each other.
Ready?
1, 2.
There you go.
People are going to be like,
you have a whole edit right there.
They're like, they wanted to bone each other right after this.
That's like hundreds of thousands of likes on TikTok right there.
No, wait. You know what? I'm going to pivot this story. We're going to go, and then the Airbnb story can wait for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, we have more important things to discuss, apparently.
Because it's time to call out George.
Oh, I'm always ready to call out George.
And I thought of this because I went to sit up and I hurt my leg.
Oh. Come on, how George almost killed you?
George?
Literally, like, unironically almost killed you?
Genuinely attempted to murder me. Whoa. And we'll talk about that and then jump into the Airbnb story that I've also not even heard, okay? But I want you guys to know that I have a moped that I got imported from Japan, early 90s, really cool moped. It's pretty sick. And then I also have a couple go-karts.
Let me butt in. For the record, if you don't know what a moped is, it's like a mini. It's like it's just a motorcycle, honestly.
It's a motorcycle.
It's a motorcycle. That's what it is. It's a motorcycle. I don't want to say mini. It is a full-size motorcycle. It's also heavy. It's an actual vehicle you can drive on the road. Yep. Okay, it's not like the go-kart that George was driving.
So George was driving a go-kart. I'm on
an electric bike. So I'm on an electric bike. Carl's on the moped, an actual vehicle, and George is on a stupid little go-kart.
And
we're like squad rolling out.
We're squad rolling.
I literally said we're the squad. We run these streets. This is our streets.
Yeah. So we do this thing whenever we're all together where we'll just get on like miscellaneous vehicles. Just weird vehicles.
Are just fun.
They are fun. And we'll just start driving around a bunch and having fun with that. And George was on one of the electric go-karts. And something you have to know about those is they kind of drive like a mini Tesla. Like they literally like the second you step on the gas, it's immediate acceleration. The second you step on the brake, it's immediate deceleration. Okay, so we're driving down the street. I'm in the moped. I started a little bit later than them, so I caught up finally. Sabnap's to my right, and George is right in front of me.
Like right in front of him.
Well, go ahead.
You don't know. Try and save yourself.
Where were you?
I was in front of you.
Okay.
I would say right.
How many feet would you say? Because this is him showing that he doesn't have a license.
Yeah.
This is improving.
He was close, bro.
He was
if you're moving,
probably what, 15 feet in front of me?
Well, this is what I'll say.
Is that safe? 15 feet?
I think that's
like 2 of me, essentially. Like 2 of my body lines, essentially.
What? No, it's not.
That's 7 feet tall times 2 is.
Yeah, it's close.
14.
Yeah, it's close.
So 7.5 feet is what you're calling it.
It's like okay. I'll tell you what it was. It was approximately 3 Georges.
I would say it was more than 3 Georges.
Okay, let's
say here's my point of view. I'll give my point of view.
Put 4 Georges.
Wait, let me just say what happened. He's in front of me in the go-kart, and then out of nowhere, he slams on the brakes. Slams. Like, as if there was like a deer in front of him.
Doesn't like let go of the brakes to slow down. Slams.
And I, to my right, Sabnap, to my left, a ditch, just slam on the brakes myself to not hit George. I'm not about to just run into Sabnap. I'd probably still crash anyway. And then I slam on the brakes, and then the moped flips, and I hit the ground, sliding in the road. The moped lands on top of me, slides on the road, and now I have my leg is messed up.
Do you want to show them like?
I have pictures. We'll show the pictures on the screen.
Picture.
We'll show some of them.
I don't know if we can show the pictures.
We'll show
Maybe
something.
Like, you pop a lift.
We'll do both.
I think you just pop a lift because this is like.
And we'll
safe
show
for
photos.
work.
And we'll show photos.
Carl has a whole.
I'm bandaged up right here. It's actually pretty messed up. I can't really show this bandage.
Just imagine that, but on his leg and his.
And then I
shoulder.
also have it on my shoulder, and then here.
Basically, the
and then
moped
here.
trapped Carl, fell on top of him, and just like like cheese in a cheese grate.
Yep.
Just
grated me across the road.
And
then when we asked why George slammed on the brakes, he said it was so that he can get to accelerate again because it's fun to accelerate.
This is one thing. This is something George, I guess, just has to learn with getting a license. Before you do something that could affect other people on the road, you have to look around.
I know. I understand that. I feel like.
Well, clearly you didn't.
I feel like this is what happened. Well, this is what happened. I looked behind me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm far ahead."
It's because you don't understand how fast things are moving.
Maybe not. But in my
Clearly
mind,
not.
in my mind, I was like, "Oh, I'm far ahead," but I like being ahead. But I also want to slow down. In my mind, I have time to slow down, and then accelerate again because I want to go. Because the is the fun part. Like once you're going fast, it's not fun anymore.
That's not true.
I kind of enjoy the fast.
I like the fast.
I like the fast.
Also,
I want to put it in perspective. We were probably going like 15, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. So I don't understand. Like, dude, like you were close enough where you were close enough where if you stopped, there's not even 2 to 3 seconds before he hits you.
That, like if I stop, Carl doesn't have left or right to go. I just didn't think about that. My bad. I didn't think about it.
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
After all of that, Carl's like crash. I remember I saw what happened, and then I saw Carl go like this, and then I just kept moving on. I heard like crashing behind me. I was like, dang, I'm gonna turn around and Carl's leg is just gonna be the wrong way.
Yeah.
He's okay, relatively okay. You know, you're pretty happy with how it ended, I think.
Well, dude, I'm pretty messed up right now, to be fair.
But it could have been a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse.
I think if you're happy with the outcome.
Well, I'm happy I don't have brain damage
Yeah.
and my leg isn't going the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
I am happy about that, yes.
It could have been worse.
But anyways, after that, we get Carl home. You know, we go to East CVS. We bandage him up. George has not said thank you. George has not said sorry this entire time. And he goes,
I want you to know something also, because I want to give context. The entire time, he was being cool about it. Can I say, like, I was really trying to make George not feel guilty. And you can attest to that.
Yeah, you're being cool about it.
Because I know the feeling of guilt like that, and I was like, I hate that feeling.
It sucks.
And I also hate the feeling of making somebody feel guilty.
It's also because, like, you know, accidents do happen. Like, obviously, George didn't mean to do that.
Exactly. So I was like, I don't want to like make him feel that guilty, even though my moped is ruined, my leg is shattered, and so is my phone. But
I'm tired of the sad face too. Like,
so look,
honestly,
here's what happens.
Does that not make you more mad when he does that stupid sad face when you look at him?
No, because here's the thing. So I was like, I'm not gonna make him feel guilty. I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just chilling. I'm trying to rest up, and like I'm just trying to like chill out for a second. And then on our way from CVS with all of the bandages and everything like to help, we're listening to a song, and it says sorry over.
And I said, oh, this is George's song.
And then he said, oh, this is George's song right now because he almost killed you. And I was thinking about it, I was like, no, it's not. We have been. It's an hour and change after the crash.
Yeah.
And George had not one time said the word sorry.
He was not like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why. He didn't like.
Not one time. And then I said, wait, George, you haven't even said sorry yet. And what was his response?
He goes, well, like, it doesn't even really mean anything to say sorry.
No, like, what did he say?
He said, it doesn't mean anything to say sorry anyway. Well, like, it already happened.
Okay, look, I'm actually really bad with apologies. I feel like, honestly, when someone apologizes to me, I know this is not how everyone else feels, but actually it makes me feel worse. Like, I don't want to hear your apology, honestly. But what I hope you realize is I am sorry.
I do.
Like, I know
I don't think
didn't physically say, well, I technically did, but like after you tell me to say sorry, it's like you really want. Like, it just sounds like
I'll tell you what it is, George.
Like,
for
I don't
most
want to
people,
say it in that moment, and then it's like later, it's like, yeah, obviously I feel bad. Like you're like on the ground, like whimpering around, like you're like shaking your hands, like oh, yeah, you were like messed up, and I was like, oh my god, like like I felt so bad. I hope you realize that.
No, I know.
But George,
I
this
know.
what
I am
you-
giving you a hard time to an
I
extent.
think this is what you got to realize. Even like, because like I'm like that too. If someone says sorry, like cool, doesn't mean anything. But if they don't say sorry, I'm like,
it's like a common decency.
yeah, exactly.
Like
It's
I'll tell you an example. It crashed. Okay, I crashed. I got up, which was absolutely just the adrenaline.
yeah.
And I look at Sapnap and I'm like, can you walk the moped home? I'm sorry, dude. I can't bring it. How am I saying sorry right now? I was like, what? I thought about it. I was like, bro, I'm the only motherfucker that said sorry so far.
Yeah.
It was awesome, though.
Don't
I'm at peace with it
stop.
now. I'm at peace with it
You're
now.
at peace with it. Don't make him feel good. He doesn't need it.
Like I'm not trying to like.
He's trying to make it about him.
I'm not trying to make it about.
He is.
How am I
he
making it
is.
about
Look at
me?
him. He's trying to make it about him. I can
To
tell.
be fair,
I
though,
didn't say
I do
anything.
see straight through the puppy dog face.
I
though.
do. The puppy dog face, honestly, George,
Like,
I'm telling you right now.
what do you mean?
George, look at me right now.
I feel bad.
George,
Sorry,
look
like,
at George.
I'm not
Look at me.
saying-
Look at me. If that ever happens to me and you give me that puppy dog face, you are dead. Do not give me the puppy dog face. Don't.
Like,
Don't do it.
I was thinking,
whatever
I'm like,
whatever
man,
strength
I'm
I
really
have
making-
left.
I was like, man, I'm really making George feel guilty right
Yeah,
now.
bro.
And then I'm like, wait, I can't feel the entire right side of my body.
Yeah, I'm like, bro,
right now.
if you ever give me this puppy dog face, instead of saying
I
sorry,
already
the
felt
last of my
guilty,
energy
like, I
is
don't know
going
what
into
else
the
I need to
right
do,
hook.
like-
The right hook that's going right into your
No,
jaw.
I get it, though.
Like if like you're saying like hypothetically, I just say the word sorry and everything's okay. Like,
No, that's not
I
what
don't
he's
say
saying.
it like
He's
that.
saying the
Nobody's
absence
ever-
of sorry. The absence
Like,
absence of sorry is bad. That's what it is.
But like,
I would at least want you to say,
You-
dude, I'm
you
so
at least,
sorry.
like, do you-
This is what I want.
do you
This
at
is what I
least
want.
know
To
that
an
in
extent, I understand
in
what
my
you're saying.
body
No,
I
we-
feel bad and I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I realized that. And that's why the only time I'll ever like attack you for it is in a joke.
I'm just not good at saying sorry.
But dude, like Carl, if he was like, dude, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That would have been the first words out of my mouth. I'll tell you that. I'm like, dude, oh my god, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to like.
I would be like, actually, I feel like I'm on the other side of the spectrum where I say sorry too much and it's like annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For me, you just say it once and then maybe twice and then.
You know,
Anything
I'm
after
actually
that is
better
extra.
with it with people that I'm not really friends with. Like if that would happen to some random person, I would have been like what you're saying, like over the top apologizing.
Just like annoying about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like I want them to know I'm sorry.
I
Like
guess you didn't want Carl to know you were sorry.
I just feel like Cole knows. Like you don't think I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever.
No, to be fair, I did know that you felt bad. I knew you felt bad. I did.
Like
And wait, to be fair, to my credit, like I didn't actually guilt you ever.
well, no, you didn't. But like it's just by default there's guilt because
Yeah,
it's
of
not your
course.
fault.
Of course.
Can
I'm
I
not
put
saying it-
something on record?
Go ahead.
I found something out about myself.
Go ahead.
My response to like trauma is to laugh.
Yeah.
Like it sounds awful, bro. But after that happened, I was trying not to laugh. Like
No,
I was
I
like,
get
what the
that.
fuck? Like that
If it
was like
makes
my
me a better
actual.
person. I wasn't trying not to laugh.
That was my. I don't know why. I think it's like my response. My response to like trauma is
I
like
did not
holy
find
shit.
that funny at all.
I didn't find.
No,
I
it's
don't.
not.
I
That's
didn't
the
find
thing.
it funny.
It's like
not
an
funny.
uncomfortable laugh. I get uncomfortable laughs.
I was like,
sometimes.
what the fuck?
Sometimes I do, but like not in that situation. I didn't.
I don't know, dude. I don't. I think that's my
I
response.
laugh
That's why
at
like
scenarios where like you shouldn't laugh sometimes. Like I've been at a funeral one time, and like, okay, this funeral.
That's the craziest start to that
That is.
story.
So I was at a funeral, and it was like outside, like in a graveyard type thing.
Oh, okay. All right, sorry.
Like they were putting like the thing, like the funeral thing. What do you call it? The casket or whatever.
yeah.
in the hole.
The body. I think some people
Yeah.
call it.
Well, the body
the
inside
carcass.
the casket. Yeah, like
the
body-
carcass.
yes.
Go ahead.
And
But it's not that funny.
no, it was so funny. So guy is literally getting buried, and it's in like a graveyard, which is like behind the graveyard. There was a field of horses, and this horse just kept. What was it doing? I think it was like rubbing its face or its like butt on the fence or something. And I was just standing there like really trying not to laugh, and then like I literally started laughing.
Yeah,
You-
I believe that.
you know-
Like I laughed.
I want to tell a story about where all three of us laughed uncontrollably at a time where we weren't supposed to.
I have one as a story to tell after that one.
Okay.
Oh
We were in a virtual
know-
meeting. We were in a virtual
Oh
meeting.
my god.
With
Oh.
a team. I'm not going to say who, obviously.
No.
I feel
Uh,
like we've talked about this actually.
I think maybe we have, but I don't know.
If we have,
Who
I want
cares?
to
Do it
talk about
again.
it again.
'Cause it was
I don't
actually-
think we have like in depth though. I want to talk about it. We like were in a meeting and it was us, our management, and like I'd say a very significant company that wanted to work with us.
Yeah.
And for some reason, out of us three, none of us could take it seriously. because I think we all kind of knew,
We knew it wasn't
that it
going
was
anywhere.
a decision we were gonna not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like we were like, nah, like we're not gonna do this anyway.
Mhm.
But it was like a very notable company that you really shouldn't like
Yeah.
just jerk around with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're in the Zoom call.
We're in the Zoom call, and then we kept like,
We have our own Discord because we all have multiple monitors. We have our Discord like on the other monitor with just us, like us three, like
And
our,
then
our
keep in
private
mind-
group chat.
we also have our video.
We all have
feed.
Oh yeah, our cameras are on. Our cameras are on.
and we're all trying to make each other laugh. I think, and we just thought it'd be funny to kept like screenshotting the meeting and like sending each other pictures of the people
Like
that were
zooming in on
Yeah.
different people.
and like just zooming in on them and like giving them as reaction memes and stuff
Yeah.
like that to each other.
And
Like we would literally be sitting there on camera like,
no, I had to like turn and like I had to like get off the camera because I was laughing so hard.
at one point I literally had to mute my Discord notifications and like I couldn't look at it. I closed out Discord and I closed Discord thinking that'd be enough, and then a notification came in the bottom right corner of my screen, and I looked at it. I was like, I'm still dying.
Yeah.
I literally muted my Discord notification.
There was a part, you know, when it's hard to not laugh when you're trying not to laugh is when you also have to talk. And there was a part where they were like asking me the creative for the idea, and I was just doing it. And then Samnap just like, I don't even remember
I
what
said
his
the
message
most
was.
devious
It was
like
the most out of pocket, devious thing he could have ever said. And just in the middle of my pitch, I just started laughing, just hysterically.
Wait, you
And
had
then
an
they
excuse.
started-
I don't remember what it was.
They
But you
started-
had,
The worst part was
they started
they
laughing.
joined in and started laughing.
They didn't even know what we were
They
laughing
didn't know what
about.
I was laughing about. And I was like, oh, sorry, I just thought of something creative for this that I thought would be perfect to add. I thought it would be really funny. But no, we were just...
there was a point. I don't remember who it was, but someone literally had to get up and leave.
No, I did. Yeah, I had to. I had to.
I think I turned my camera off at one point.
Yeah,
I
you
turned
did.
my camera off.
They both turned off their camera, but
I just couldn't, bro. I just could not. Because like it was also like the thing that's funny is like it's not just the joke. It's like looking at each other, starting like
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
It was amazing.
No, that was
I'm a
awesome.
fan of that.
I kind of want to have that meeting again. It was actually very uncomfortable.
Let me give my story, and then let's talk about the Airbnb.
Okay.
So my story about like laughing when we shouldn't. It's goofy, silly. So me and this is like I was back in high school. Like me and my friend, right? What?
It's a goofy.
It's
silly.
because like that one's kind of bad. Like we shouldn't have
Yeah.
been doing this. One is not bad at all. So I had a friend in high school, like my best friend in high school. He had like a dog that was being trained to be like a hunting dog, like a
Yep.
proper like you shoot the animal, like the bird out of the sky goes and like grabs it, brings it back to you. So like actual training,
like duck hunt.
yeah, like duck hunting or whatever, etc., etc. So they give the dog to the trainer, and then we're going to visit the dog. It's like I don't know, like a week or something, 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll come with you to visit your dog. Sounds fun. So we get there and there's like the trainer's like has his like best dog. That's like this dog is real goddamn trained, right? Right? And then
As
me
they
and
do.
me and my friend were like sitting there, right? And the guy's talking, and I noticed, bro. So it's like me, my friend.
Yeah.
My friend's like stepdad and his mom, and his stepdad's is like a hard ass. Like that's his role. He's like he's like God damn it, like one of those guys. They're-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like God damn it, boy, stand up straight. You know, he's one.
Texas?
Texas. He's like one
Did
of
he have
those
his
like
little cowboy boots on his hat?
definitely had cowboy boots on. Don't know about that. Right. So me and my friend are sitting there, and I noticed, bro, the dog that's supposed to be like the most well trained dog is like sitting there.
Was it like humping
Just
him?
sitting there, no, just straight up had like a dog boner, like just straight red rocket dog boner, right? Like,
He's a professional.
yeah, bro. So I was like, me and my friend noticed, and we're like crying, bro. We're like crying because like, why does this dog have a boner right now? Like, there's no reason for it. It's just like sitting there, and then my friend said that was a game. He's like, what the fuck? It's so funny. He's like, if you think someone's so funny, just go over there and laugh about it by yourselves. And that was my story, and we just could not stop laughing.
Did
'cause-
you
Did you tell him?
You're
Did he just
"Look."
like, hey, check out your dog?
no, I don't think we did. We were. Just,
Hey, I think your dog.
I remember I just started like looking at something else. Like I started like there's like some horses walking around in the background. I just like was watching the horses instead. 'cause I
You
just-
stole that from my story.
Yeah, why are you guys confronting so many horses?
I don't
What
know.
is going on?
I guess that there's just horse when you're out in the field. There's just horses to be
running
had.
around,
I
running,
guess
running
so.
amok, if you will.
Running a buck.
Running a
Amok.
buck.
All right.
A buck.
Well, it's time for the Airbnb story.
I can't
And
wait.
this Airbnb story was awful from my perspective. I
want
hated
you to
Oh
it.
know
my God,
that
it
I
was-
actually wouldn't let them tell me it until banter. So I have no idea. I don't know anything. We're going in blind.
So we go to this Airbnb, right? And when we're in LA, Dream picked it out, and obviously, just letting Dream pick out an Airbnb is probably the worst thing you can ever do because homie does not know what he's doing. So, but to be fair, on the pictures of the Airbnb, the place looked really nice. We're excited to go there, right? It looks really clean, awesome, nice. It's on a nice spot. We get there, it's just gross.
Like
It's
we
just gross.
pull up to it. I open the door. I put the code. It had like a code on the door. I open the door. And like, I actually was confused because I opened the door and it just looked terrible. I was like, is this even the right place? And then I thought, wait, the code obviously worked. It's the right place. I thought we were in the wrong place momentarily.
Dang.
It's like
Oh, okay.
No, wait. To be fair, you
did a pause thing again.
Here's the problem.
Okay, we
with you
can't
guys.
keep addressing this.
You're the one that addressed it. 1.
Yeah.
2. You literally were. This was your sentence just now. And then I walked to the store to go get fruits. You see what I'm saying?
You
Like
can't-
here was
you
like
can't
a.
do these
I can't
gaps.
think that quickly.
Which
My
is
brain
okay.
is slow.
Which is okay, but then you can't get mad
But
when
then
I
you
butt
can't get
in.
upset. You can't get upset.
Just let me
Now let me
take my time.
continue.
We're all just trying to have
So
a good
we
little pod.
we get there. Me and George are like, what the fuck? This place is like gross. Like in like the rules of the Airbnb,
Oh
it's like
my
take
God.
off your shoes because we have really expensive carpet. There's like stains on the
The
carpet.
carpet
and
was
shit.
gross. I have photos of everything actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if I show it, but I'll
No,
show
don't.
Carl this one picture
Okay.
because I think this is so funny.
I'll keep telling the story.
No, I'll
So-
have to keep telling the story actually. So
No,
they,
you just cut me off.
Guys, I swear to God, I will catch on fire right here on the couch.
All right.
Right here.
So
so
the place is gross.
the place
The
like
place
was
is like
disgusting.
really gross and disgusting.
Let's let them
And
just-
yeah, let me go, bro. You
While you're
start.
looking up the picture.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
so,
bro, like,
wait,
you don't need to
keep
do
it-
both things, all right? You can have one
This is what
fucking
I'm saying,
thing
Carl,
and be
keep in
happy
mind-
about it.
keep in
No, I'm
mind-
not gonna stop. No,
Carl,
I'm not
just
gonna
keep-
stop. I'm
keep
not
in
going to
mind-
stop. I am not going to
Shut-
stop. I'm not gonna stop. You shut your fucking mouth. All
I'll
right.
So
tell
that's
you
what
a
I
few
was
things
saying.
I'm keeping in mind.
What?
Look, listen, Carl. So keep in mind they were like, yeah, take your shoes off because we don't want to get dirt everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
I love that.
then look at this photo of the thermostat.
Okay, what is
It is pretty ridiculous.
how could a thermos No way. Yeah, we could show that. We'll show that. Show that picture on the screen. That thermostat is literally from the Titanic or something,
Yeah.
bro. What on earth?
That's just an example. And then like there's stains on the carpet.
We could show these
Gross
pictures.
grill.
All right, we're showing these
There's
pictures.
Crap everywhere on the stairs.
Yeah.
There's a stain on the chair.
Okay,
Look
okay.
at this chair. Look, it's like it's covered in glitz.
It looks like I was joking.
Like,
All right, I got you.
it's
I
just a
got
whole
you.
ass-
That it is.
Yeah.
that
So
actually,
it's
yeah.
pretty gross. So we're like, all right, let's just get a new Airbnb, right? So Dream like gets a whatever.
Well, we
goes to
weren't
the-
sure actually because like, can you just get a refund? Like he also had it booked for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So Dream does whatever. He gets like the refund, and then the people start messaging him.
Well, yeah. So he messaged Airbnb.
He messaged
support,
Airbnb support, not the person.
The person that owns the Airbnb.
Yeah. Airbnb support decided to give him a full refund.
Yeah.
That's not like Dream wasn't like saying
To be fair, he literally just he submitted
said-
the photos and he said this place isn't as advertised. Can I get a refund? I want to go to a new place. And then very quickly, actually, props to Airbnb. I didn't think they would. They just gave him a full refund.
I thought they were gonna say tough luck.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah. They give him a full refund, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. So we're like kind of like packing our stuff, getting ready to go. And then the person who owns the Airbnb messages Dream,
Oh.
right?
Wait, so you guys are still at the Airbnb when you get the
Oh,
refund?
just for timings. Okay, so me and Samnap got there maybe like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
We dropped our stuff
And left.
and left, pretty much. And we
Yeah.
evaluated it. We said it sucked. We put in the group chat, Dream, this place sucks. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I
Dream-
remember.
and
I
Dream
mean,
also-
you met with me and we were
Yeah,
talking
for
about it.
context, Dream was, people know what he's doing, right?
I don't know.
have no
Dream was
idea.
doing stuff.
Dream was doing something. No, people know.
Probably.
Dream was-
who doesn't matter. It's not even important. Dream
Okay,
was doing
Dream was
shit.
out and he hadn't been there yet. And we told him, he's like, what's wrong with it? Like, what do you mean? And we're like, look, you just have to see it for yourself. And then we spend the day with Carl and then we come back with Dream at like 11 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
And then this is all happening from then on. And
Go
like,
ahead.
we got in contact with, we got the refund at like midnight.
Okay, so you got the refund at midnight, but you guys are still at the time at the Airbnb.
And also Airbnb support had said, we can stay until the morning to find a new place.
So you're under the impression that you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a full
Well, we
refund
were
and we're
gonna
leaving. We
leave.
have a full
We were trying to
refund
find
and
a
we're leaving in the
spot.
morning.
We were trying to find a spot to leave that night. And also, like, we started the Airbnb support at like late at night, and then they just issued a refund. Like, it wasn't like it was kind of like, oh shit, like you
Like
know
you're
what I mean?
expecting to wake up to it. Type
Yeah,
thing?
that's what I thought. At
Okay.
least from my perspective. But anyways, this is where Dream and George start being dubious little idiots, and I wasn't about it. For the record, I was not on their side of
I
the
want to hear
story.
it. I can't wait.
So
Let's get into that after we reset the cameras because it's 27 minutes.
So the Airbnb person that actually owns the Airbnb messages Dream, okay?
Yep.
And they're kind of like being a jerk about it, right? They're getting mad. And to be fair, Dream was actually being a jerk. They were both being jerks to each other, okay?
Wait.
Well,
so
like,
wait.
I think-
I just want to know, like, what was the message? Go ahead.
I don't remember
I
the
remember
exact
exactly, but,
message.
like-
It was something like actually, I think Dream was the instigator. Because I think
I think Dream, I don't think he necessarily did anything wrong, but he kind of he'd say something like, it was like slightly passive aggressive, like passive aggressive.
No, it was not passive aggressive.
You think it was?
It was
Explain.
just passive aggressive.
Guys, nobody. I mean, I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Like the person was like, "Oh, do you want us to get you a new spot?" Right? And then Dreams would say something like, or no, actually they started. They were like, Did you not look at the photos? Like, how did you not?
Oh,
how did you?
No, I think they started it.
They started it.
They were like, "Oh, did you not like read the description
And look at the photos? And then Dream
And
said
then it was
something
like,
like,
"Yeah, obviously I did. It doesn't look like that in real life."
Dream did not say, obviously I did. That's not what it looked like in real life. Dream said, yeah, I didn't see like the gross stains in the photos or something like that.
Well,
All right, so
who doesn't look at the description?
I'm giving the
photos?
facts. They said, oh, well, did you not like look at the photos and description? And then Dream goes, yeah. He's like, yeah, I did. And the photos and description didn't show the stains. And you know what I mean? So they're doing that. They're being passive aggressive.
They're back and forthing like that.
And then the person goes, they're like, you need to leave my house now. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hit him with one of those.
It's like 1 a.m. as well.
It's 1 a.m.
We have nowhere to stay.
They're like, you need to get out of my house now.
Yeah.
And this is where I was like, all right, let's leave. Like, I don't like, let's just go get a hotel.
This is what Santa was like. Santa was like, let's leave. Like, I'm scared they're gonna come over and shoot us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they were getting mad, bro. They were like, because you guys know, because then this is what you and Dream started doing. You're like, okay, oh, this is so funny. Let's piss him off more. He goes,
Airbnb said we could stay.
Yeah, okay. And then they start being little bastards. They're like, well, Airbnb said
they did
actually.
They said, get out of my house right now.
Yeah, and then
Dream responded.
Dream and George. George wanted
I had
it.
no control of the.
No. George is a lying bitch.
Wait, I want to hear.
I didn't touch the phone once.
Here's what happened.
But George was telling him, yeah, you should say that.
You need to get out of my house right now. Well, Airbnb support said we could stay in the morning. They actually responded with that.
Dead ass. They did. And not even like that. They're like, well, I'm not. No, it wasn't even Airbnb
what do they
support
expect
said
us
we
to
could stay
do?
in the
Just go
morning.
stand outside?
Yes. I'm not going to lie. If someone tells me to get out of their house, I'm out, I think.
Yeah. Bro, people
How
get crazy. How
uncomfortable is that? I would not be able. I honestly wouldn't be able to sleep.
Yeah.
I think I'd be scared.
They know the code of the house, bro.
They know everything. They know the secret tunnels that lead to the house.
But like, we have permission to stay there.
Not at the end of the day,
like,
bro.
I don't know the legalness of how it works, but
I would assume
Airbnb is in
bro.
the right.
You're being like a little bitch.
I would assume
essentially.
Airbnb
Wait,
is in
stop.
the right.
Legality? You probably.
But
they're in the right while you're dead, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm out. I'm leaving.
Like,
They can't legally kill me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they can't kill you,
They're not gonna come kill me,
bro. That's like a risk I'm not gonna take.
It's a risk. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's one thing to say they say get out of your house, and then your response is like you guys continued to piss them off. You guys did not stop. You guys continued to be passive aggressive, saying that you weren't gonna leave the house. I was like, nah. I was like, y'all are crazy.
I mean,
and then now I'm really about to go in. This is where then they started actually being ridiculous. They're like, no, it would be funny if they came. Like, and then Dream's like, George, like here's my phone. If they come, record me. It'll be crazy. I was like, nah. I was like, y'all are crazy. I was like, nah. And then when they started being like that, I said, and then they're telling me to stay. I was like, no, I'm leaving. I was like, I'm gone. They're like, no, you gotta stay. Like, are you scared? What, you think they're really gonna kill you? I'm like, bro. I'm like, I don't care. I was like, I'm not. It's not even that they're gonna kill me. I'm not Mr. Confrontation, bro. I'm not about.
Neither am I.
Especially
bro, yes, you were. You were Mr. Confrontation. No, you were not, bro. Stop. Just stop lying. Be honest. Were you passive in that moment?
I had no control.
George, why are you being like that? Bro's acting like he's on like the court stand. No,
I didn't control.
You had no control. You were literally contributing. Like if let's say like that's like you being like, bro, I didn't kill the person. Like I was just the runaway car. You were in that bitch, bro. You were a part of it. You were a part of it. You were egging on. You're like, no, Dream.
So
yeah, you should say this.
You guys decided to leave then?
Well, they weren't gonna leave, and I said I'm leaving. I ordered my Uber. I said I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm not staying for this.
They came with you?
Yeah, and then they came with me. I was like, no, I'm leaving. I was like,
but
no,
they were like,
because they were freaking the fuck out. They were like, I'm calling the police. I was like, no.
Why?
Yeah, I was like, no.
They said that after we'd already left. We'd already left.
Said, no, you're right. They didn't say they called the police. They said I'm sending someone over. And I was like, nope, not gonna find out who that someone is.
We'd already left.
No,
I think this is what
that was my breaking point. That was like, no, I'm leaving.
But then we were leaving, and then what I think was like funny though is after we left, we still pretended we were there.
Okay, sure. If you want to troll someone,
okay, that's funny.
That's funny to me. To me, that's funny.
Right, hey, guess what? Hilarious.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was like, guys, let's leave and then troll them all you want. Troll them all you want, because then they can't come in there with a shotgun and blow our brains out.
That's good.
I was saying that from the
beginning.
beginning.
Took photos of him on the couch, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna send this to her after we left." She was like, "Look, I'm saying police. I've called the police. They're coming." And then Dream was like, "Yeah, I just talked to the police. They said we can stay.
Yeah. See, that was funny. I was always the whole time, bro. That was thinking that I was like, guys, the whole time I was like, guys.
And I don't know if he actually said it, but we had a photo of him on the couch. He's like, I'm not leaving.
See, that was funny. But the thing that was making me mad, I was like, guys, let's leave and then let's go full troll mode. I was like, let's stop trolling them. Stop egging them on and making them mad.
Dude, I was like, stop pretending I'm her.
Yeah.
Yo, show the pictures on the screen again.
Like
George, feel guilty.
No, we actually can't show the pictures.
I have pictures. That
George,
you can show,
also,
bro.
you can like blur. Just shut up.
Yeah,
Just shut up.
All right, sorry, my bad.
But yeah, that was my whole thing. I was like, guys, we control them, but let's get out of the house where we are going to get killed from.
We weren't going to get killed.
Bro, George,
if they
I'm
killed
telling-
us, they would be
George,
screwed.
listen. Yeah, congrats. They would be screwed, but you will be dead.
Yeah, but they will.
People do crazy shit all the time. This is what you don't understand, bro. People just
Look-
kill each other for no reason. Like straight up. Like you piss on you, George, one day you are gonna piss someone off on the side of the street and they're gonna pull out a gun and just end your life right there. It happens.
You never nudge
It
somebody to the
happens.
point where they're like trying to hit you.
It happens, bro. Like I'm being so serious. Like
I think it's a
people
little
just
different.
die.
Though. It's a little different. Random person on the street versus someone who owns an Airbnb, has all their information stored with Airbnb, and someone just shows up
Dude,
dead
neighbors.
inside
I'm telling you right now.
Airbnb.
I've heard stories of neighbors arguing. Like neighbors, bro. Like, yeah, you're not getting away with this type beat. Like neighbors arguing, and then they go in their house, they come out with a gun and shoot them, just like that. They just like, bro. I'm such a like. If someone's getting mad, I'm like, all right, bro, you're right.
You got it.
You got it. You're right. Like, cause I'm not.
I guess I'm not used to America yet.
It happens in England too. You just get stabbed instead of shot.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
What else do you hate? What kind of
I hate you.
hot takes do you have?
Oh, I like this. You segued into the
What kind of hot takes do you have?
segment. Let me hold that. Give me that.
Hey, I got a hot take. I'll give it to you guys.
Give me the hot take.
So, you know, have you guys seen the movie Everywhere, blah blah blah, all at
Everything,
once?
everywhere, all at
Everything,
once.
everywhere, all at
Have you guys
once.
seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you like it?
I like it.
I liked it. It was okay.
This movie was so hyped. Everyone was like, "Oh, yes, I love it." I was sitting on the plane and I was like, "Oh, look,
You
they've
didn't
got
watch it on the plane.
I did.
Oh,
Is
It's
that
a
there
whole
you-
different experience.
Why?
First of all.
that's
Different.
terrible.
Oh, maybe I'll give it another go. But hot take, I watched it on the plane and I got bored after half an hour and turned it off, and like rather just sat there and looked out the window. Honestly,
I think
That's crazy.
I've been thinking about this because I think Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It was very hyped, to be fair.
I'd give it a great. I'd say it was great
okay.
actually.
That's
I give it a
reasonable.
good.
I thought it was great, but I guess I was kind of upset because I felt like I was left out because this movie is now the most awarded movie of all time. And I just felt like I was like, man, I didn't enjoy it the way that other people did.
I
Yeah.
feel like,
And then,
I feel like
the
it's because
Oscars, right?
we couldn't experience it like
Well,
the way
that's the
other
thing.
people did.
That's the thing is
We
like
just
it
could not
wasn't
relate.
it wasn't made
wasn't
for
made
me.
for us.
It wasn't made for me.
But-
It wasn't made.
But
for
man,
me.
I was kind of bummed out. Well, it's made for a lot of different people, right? Like obviously there's a lot.
Wait, how did you not experience that? You didn't watch it in a movie theater or something?
No,
Or like,
it means like you can't like.
It wasn't.
you
we
couldn't
haven't-
appreciate it for what it was.
Yeah, we couldn't like.
You weren't the target audience.
I wasn't. It wasn't made for me.
That,
Who was
You
it
know what I
made
mean?
for?
At the end of the day, there's like so many different angles that you can talk about for how different people experienced it. But there's like, you know, like one obvious one is the relationship between
mother daughter.
a mother and a daughter
Obviously, we
that
can't.
I obviously am never going to be able to experience. You know what I mean? And look, I'm so happy that it's great. It was, again, I still thought it was great. I loved
was
the
good. Very
acting.
good.
All of it was amazing.
It was entertaining as well.
Extremely entertaining. But I was like, dang, I wish I got to love this movie the way that other people got to love it because I just did not feel like that.
The same way you enjoyed Puss in Boots.
Loved Puss in Boots. You didn't like Puss in Boots?
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't seen it
I've
either.
been meaning to watch it.
I haven't seen Puss in Boots. I haven't seen Mario.
Okay.
We
I
need to
wanna watch
Mario
Puss in
tonight.
Boots
Maybe
so
that's the move.
badly.
Let's watch Mario tonight.
I want to watch. Can we watch Puss in Boots?
The new one? Have you watched the old one? How are you gonna watch? I mean, you can't.
They don't
technically-
they don't connect, right?
Well, they
They do,
They do,
you
but
could
they're
enjoy.
both
I
standalone.
I
They're
feel
both
like you
standalone.
could definitely enjoy Puss in Boots
You can-
too without.
Because I've heard so much good things. So
Oh, it's
many good things
amazing.
about Puss in Boots 2. What's it called? Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots, something about a wish.
Something about
Puss-
a wish.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in
It
Boots.
was amazing.
Puss in Boots from Wish. Like, I want to watch that movie. I don't know. I've seen TikTok edits, and it's like gets me hyped.
Yeah, it does.
is awesome.
The death
Like, the
character
guy's
is.
like, and it's like, yeah. It's like now
Yeah.
I know what people.
It's like
I know what
drinking
stands like
dope
about
turned me
TikTok
to a
edits now.
superhero. Yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
Wait. Hot take. You got one?
I don't know if I have a hot take.
I actually.
I couldn't think of one.
Didn't think of one.
You said you had multiple.
That was memes, and they were all about you.
Yeah.
I I actually I watched a bunch of edits on stream one time, like TikTok edits,
Yeah.
of things that I was interested in, and actually it made me open my eyes to a reality that is people liking edits, because like you'll hear people be like, oh wow, that's cringe, Dream SMP edit, like why are you watching
Like
that?
fan cams.
Yeah, fan cams for example.
I like fan cams.
I like fan
Like, I
cams.
watched-
No, I do.
I watched some football fan cams,
Yeah.
epic.
No,
Fan cams of like
It's
Ibra.
Some like
No, yeah, I
Ibrahimovic
agree, 'cause,
stuff,
like,
some Mbappe
I get
stuff, some
I get a
Messi
bunch.
stuff.
I get a bunch of like blue lock edits on my TikTok
Yeah.
thing, and I'm like, damn,
I
that
watched
was
some
fire.
Cars edits, like
Cars.
the movie Cars.
Like Pixar cars. No,
That's-
that was
fan
hype.
cams are amazing.
I watched some what else? Oh, I watched some Harry Potter ones. I didn't get those as much. I thought I'd like them. I didn't.
I
really.
don't see a world where that would be hype.
But I think I don't remember if I watched this, but I'm imagining one. You know that Dumbledore scene where he's like,
Oh, wait, what movie is this? Because I've only
Or
watched the
the-
first 4.
Have you
Oh,
only
I haven't
watched
seen
the
it.
first
okay,
four
I'll
Harry
just say it for
Potters?
everyone else. The
This has
Dumbledore
to be a
scene
bit.
where I think it's
Oh,
in.
it's not true. Oh,
Not true.
Wait, which one is it in? Half Blood Prince, maybe? Deathly
I don't
Hallows.
know.
The one where he's like
It's
in the cave with the fire. Like, he's going,
where he's drinking the shit.
yeah, but like when he has the fire, like there's probably some crazy TikTok edit of that.
Yeah, probably.
I have a fun hot take.
Okay.
And it got cemented last night. And I've stood by this since I first
Kind of
watched
like how
it.
you got cemented last night.
I did. I
Or
got
tarmac,
cement.
really.
I got cemented really hard because of George. And then my hot take is I
What?
think if the anime didn't exist and people could just stop taking themselves as seriously, if people could just stop taking themselves as seriously, the live action Death Note movie is very enjoyable. I love it.
Dude, that was just because you were drunk. There's
No,
way. There's
no,
way.
I've watched it before when it came out. I like it. It's fun.
I couldn't get it. It moved too fast for me.
If the anime didn't exist,
You'd still
If-
like it.
it's like, because it is just a way worse version of the anime. But it's like fun
Well,
still.
that's the problem though. It's because it's the live action, because it's taking from something else. It has to at least get to that for you to like it. Otherwise, it's like, why would you watch it?
I enjoyed it. I
In
was
my
like,
opinion.
I had a fun time. It's kind of like it's kind of like it's kind of like the Adam Sandler movie Grown Ups. You know what I'm saying? You're like, they were not trying to get awards with this. They were just having a good time.
No, I don't think they were just trying to have a good time.
With what? With Death Note?
Yeah, they're trying to make a good movie, bro.
To me, it was a good time. I had fun with it. I don't know. I had fun with it.
I had fun. I had
Elle
fun.
is fantastic in it.
Elle?
I thought Elle was great in it.
Bro said, who's L?
No, I was thinking about who was acting in Elle. Who? I feel like I've seen that guy before.
I don't know. He's probably been around. He's an awesome actor though.
Mm.
And then Light Turner in it is
Okay.
actually from the Naked Brothers band.
That was one thing I didn't like. Was I liked Elle, but I didn't like one of the scenes was that he went on TV
Why?
because he never went on TV in the anime. They took, remember the part of Death Note where they put that guy John L. Taylor and then Light
Lindell
kills
Taylor,
him. They
come
didn't. They
on.
just retconned, and that's a really good. That's
They didn't put that in?
Well, this is
really
what-
good
this is why
scene.
I'd argue it's-
really good.
This is why I'd argue it's good. Because they actually changed it a lot.
That's
They changed it from being in Japan.
Like, what do you want? You want like an exact copy?
I
of
don't
it, but
want
in
it to
real
be an
life?
exact
To be
copy.
I do,
fair,
I
I'd be
do.
happy with both.
I would want an exact copy.
I don't want an exact
I'd want
copy.
that bitch in Japan,
Like for instance, they're making
I want the
Squid Game.
exact copy.
They're making an English American
and
Squid
it's
Game.
gonna be just worse.
It's going to be worse.
So
But
it's
here's my question.
It's kind of like
Here's what I'm asking
it's like tainting its reputation.
Here's what I want to know.
They can't really make it better. to be
Here's
fair.
what I want to know. Would you prefer it just retelling the same story, or would you tell it differently?
That's different.
But then it's like,
not-
why
it's not an
call it Squid
adaptation.
Game? I guess it's like the
It
same.
is an
It's just
adaptation.
inspired.
Huh?
But like,
It is an adaptation.
Well, that's different because that's a whole different story.
Is it a
yeah, I
different
don't know.
story?
Like,
I would,
it's
I would
like
assume
weird
so. Why would they have
because-
the same? Yeah, if you know what, if they took the same characters and just made them English and it's the same story, then yeah, I'd say that's stupid. I would say
it's just
that's
weird.
dumb.
It's like, what's the
But
point?
to me, it sounds cool if they're doing like that was like the Korean Squid Game. It's like, and then this is like the American Squid Game. And they're like connected. That's cool.
Oh,
It's like
I see
a
what you're
whole
saying.
different like thing.
Like there's
that's
a Squid
cool.
Game in each.
Yeah, that's cool to
Ah.
me. If I have no idea if that's what they're doing, but that sounds cool to
no,
me.
they make
And they're just
English
going
Squid
in-
Game and it's different Squid Game.
Yeah, but
And
it's
in England, they're just doing
Yeah, in England Squid
Wizarding
Game,
World or something.
in England Squid Game, they're just biting each other. Their teeth.
They're like, who can drink? They force them to drink as much tea until someone like dies
Yeah.
I like that.
from like
I like
over
that.
tea-ness. Too many biscuits. Too
They
many
teed up
bickies.
like they're playing golf.
Yeah, I guess
Exactly.
I feel like if it's an adaptation, it needs to be the same.
Live action Death Note.
But also, it's different adapting something. Like, cause like it's adapting an anime. It's adapting a different piece of of content. You know
I
what
will
I mean?
say this.
Versus a TV show and making it just the exact same. It's another TV show just with like different actors is dumb. But taking an anime, it's like adapting. It's like, well, why would you write do the same story of the anime as the manga?
Yeah.
It's
It's
because
weird
it's an
to me.
adaptation.
It's
I
a
get
weird
you.
like boundary because with, let's say, Death Note,
Yeah.
do you want them? In my mind, do I want them to recreate exactly Death Note but with real life people?
No, because
Yes.
it'd be
I
worse.
mean,
to me, it's just it's
not
gonna for
really.
sure be worse. Though.
I mean, I still think it'd be cool.
I do.
I would
do.
still watch it. I think just because it'd be cool.
I think you can take. I'm okay with them taking stuff out or changing things where it makes sense
But then
because
also-
you're making up for the fact that you can't replicate the anime.
if they
because
just
it's an
completely
animation.
change it, it's not Death Note anymore. And then it's like Death Note to me is also like very good. So it's like, how are they gonna make it better? It's just gonna be worse.
Well, has there ever been another anime adaptation? Didn't they do like an Attack on Titan one?
Dragon Titan what?
Like real life adaptation?
They've done.
There's never been a good one.
They've made like 5
Wait.
different Death Note live action.
But speaking of adaptations that they did really amazingly into a live TV show, was The Last of Us. That was
I haven't
awesome.
watched it.
So good.
I know, 'cause I
So
wanna-
good.
I want to grind it all.
You can.
Was that based
It's
off a
over.
game?
The first
I know.
season's over.
I know.
It's based off-
I'm
based
about
off a
to
game?
fly, so I feel,
Huh?
Yeah, it's
Based off
based
the
off
game?
the game.
Based
yeah.
off the game, and it's great.
Was the game based off anything, or is just
Nope.
the game?
No, the game was just the game. That's
I think
crazy. Can
making
we talk about
shows
that? That's
off
a
of
crazy
games-
game.
Wait, is the game like a story game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like how is it? Is it the same story or different?
Yeah,
It's
the
pretty
same story.
sim- yeah,
You know,
it's
there's a
almost to
few
a T.
things.
'Cause I
in
think
there.
turning-
that's how it should be
I think
done.
turning a game into a TV show is actually kind of cool.
I'd say it almost
was
would
great.
never work. I'd argue it would almost never work, but Naughty Dog has such good storytelling.
But it's
Where
hard to do it the other way around as well. Make a game from a movie.
No, I think that's done all the time.
The Ratatouille game.
Actually,
Harry
that was
Potter.
that was actually kind of stupid.
There's
Actually,
a
ignore that.
Star Wars.
No, actually, that's probably way
I like that
easier.
my first one was
No,
like,
that's way
the
easier.
Ratatouille game.
That's not what helped me think about it. What helped me think was like Harry
Oh,
Potter
Chicken
games.
Little the game.
Oh wait, I did play Chicken Little the game when I was younger.
The Incredibles game.
Oh my god, the Incredibles
I played
games?
the Incredibles game.
That's like, oh my god.
Did you play it on PlayStation 2?
Yeah,
Did I say
PS2.
more?
Bro, that just gave me like, what's it called?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
There it is.
That just hit me with the. Oh my god, the Incredibles.
I forgot about the
game.
Incredibles game. That
Holy
was
shit! I remember
amazing.
that game was so hard. I could not beat it.
It was good. It was a genuinely well put together. SpongeBob the movie, the game.
Oh, that's another one.
Never played it.
Oh,
What about Kill All Humans?
Destroy All Humans.
Destroy All Humans.
Yeah, amazing.
That is really old for me. Like that's like when I just started getting consciousness. Like
Really?
I remember.
Consciousness?
I remember watching my cousin play that game.
You
That's
guys ever
awesome.
play Lego Races?
yes.
2?
Yo,
On the-
GameCube
was it
games.
the
GameCube
PS1?
games.
Potentially or the
PC.
PC. Yeah.
GameCube games. Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
I never
GameCube
played them.
games.
You never played Tony Hawk's Underground 2, Carl?
I haven't played any Tony Hawk game.
That
Thug
game is
2, baby?
crazy.
Thug 2. I was more of an American
What
Wasteland
about
kind of guy.
FIFA Street?
I played FIFA
I didn't
Street
play
with
FIFA
with
Street.
Ronaldinho and all that.
Right now, I'm about to blow you guys' minds.
Go ahead.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah.
I never owned
Amazing.
a device capable of playing Mario Kart.
You never owned like a Nintendo product?
I had Game Boys, but
Game Boy Advance had Mario Super Circuit, but
I didn't have like a DS. I never had a DS,
Mm.
and that's when I think
You were
they
probably
added
too old for
Mario
them.
Kart, right?
well, Game Boy Advance.
No,
No, I wasn't
they
too
had
old. My
Super
friends
They had
had them. I just didn't have one.
GameCube.
What was the saddest thing actually was
GameCube
going
had
on
Mario
school
Kart.
trips. People brought their DSs,
Yeah.
and they're all playing Mario Kart together.
Of course.
Oh my god,
way.
yeah, I had.
And I didn't have a DS.
Because I was late to the DS wave. My parents wouldn't like,
I
don't-
never got a
I don't know
DS.
why they just didn't want to give me one, and that is depressing. All
It
the
is.
boys are playing on the DS, bro, and they're doing like the link thing,
Yeah,
and they're all playing together, and you're like, fuck.
that could be me.
And like
but
every once in a while, you're like, bro, let me get a round, and you get a round, and you're like, yeah, it's awesome.
You have
And
to hand it
then
right back.
you gotta hand that shit right.
never
back.
permanent, huh?
Nope.
School is
It was for you,
crazy.
'cause you had a
School's-
DS, huh?
I did have a DS.
Wait, did you ever play? Oh my god, it's like Metro Hunter.
Metro.
Monster Hunter?
No, oh my god, there's this game. If someone knows what I'm talking about, it's like this game where you can pick a bunch of characters.
Oh, Ratchet
It's like
and Clank.
Metroid. You know Metroid? Like Metroid Hunter, and you guys could like fight each other.
I believe it might be called Metroid
Oh,
Hunter.
Super Smash.
Much-
Super Smash
I'm
Bros.
Googling it.
Yeah.
Metroid Hunter.
Please do look it up.
'Cause that shit was like insane. What?
He said Super Smash.
True.
Just goofy.
No, not Goofy. That's like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, bro. He made Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah, that was it.
When you playing that game with your friends, like on the thing, was like that was like, oh yeah, bro, where you would fight each other. Oh my god,
Straight up like Metroid Prime.
it's just straight
from
up like a
GameCube.
1v1v1v1v1.
I like that.
It
I
was
like
so
that.
good.
He
that-
likes it, guys.
I like it.
Let him
Fine.
like,
'Cause I
let him
remember
like something for once.
I had like this summer daycare place I would go to because I would go visit my dad. I'd like go to his house for a month, and obviously he worked and shit, so like I would go to this place. But I loved it because it was just like I just got to hang out with a bunch of kids all day and play basketball and play on our like DSs and stuff. And that was the game that we played. Like that was like whoever was the best at that was the goat. You know what I mean? So And I didn't have a DS, so I'd have to like beg people to like let me play on theirs.
So Sana, what's your hot take?
Give me a hot take.
You're gonna need a.
I gotta think of a hot take.
You're gonna need to give us a hot take.
Okay, let me think.
Provide
First
a
of all, I
hot
have to give
take. I have a hot take for Samnap that
Alright.
I can spawn in for you.
All right.
You just listen to the same songs over and over again.
Okay.
How's that a hot take? You're
Okay.
just calling him out.
Are you just calling me out? I mean,
No, I think
just-
it's a hot take that you like to listen to the same songs over and over again. But
I-
like
'cause I
you
get-
have a
I
limited
get-
selection of
I
songs,
get
like
a
very
dic-
limited.
I get
selection.
I have a big playlist.
No, you do, but like whenever you start playing songs, it's the same.
I get
ones.
addicted to like I get addicted to like 10 songs at a
He's
time.
got like a
I got
you've got like a
10
cycle of 10
yeah, I got
songs
10
that
to
you just
15
loop through.
songs
I'm
that
like,
addicted to.
we
I
need to get
play them
new
all the
songs
time.
on the playlist.
If you'd let me talk, I'd explain it. Listen, I have 10 to 15 songs that I'm addicted to at a time. I play them over and over again until I get sick of them, and by the time I'm sick of them, there's a whole new batch that I ready.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been months since you've been addicted to them.
No, it hasn't.
It's been like
I slowly move some out. Like I have some new ones. Like I have Don't Be Shy. It's like can it be na 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 na.
one of those.
Don't
Every time
be
I get in that
shy,
car,
shy,
Bizarre
shy.
Rap is the first thing on, and
Biz Rap is
you've
the
actually
fucking
made me
goat.
not like that song.
Okay, don't get in my car. Walk then, bro. Get on.
Like,
don't get in the
I
go
like
walk,
that song
bro.
a lot, and then like you just play it
Hey, listen to
to
me.
its death.
Also, it's not like you're asking. Like you're not like, hey, bro, let me get aux.
And I
you're
guess
not
I'm just saying
asking-
Bizarre Rap. That's actually just the artist, right?
Also,
I
this
think
is my
it's Bizarre.
qualm with that.
Bizarre.
This is my qualm with that. Is he's not asking for aux. He's not saying like, hey, bro, like let me play aux.
To be fair,
You're
even
just,
if
you're
I
just-
asked for it, you probably wouldn't give it to me.
I would.
All right, fine. Next time,
All
give it to
right,
me.
next time
See what
ask for it.
happens.
I'll give it to you, and then you can play
Yeah.
your songs. And when you start playing the same songs
I'll
that
put
you
some,
like, I'll let you know about it.
What is that song called?
Cool. That gives me a lot to go off of. What is that song called?
The one that you're addicted to. Oh, it's like he's got like a bunch of songs with just number, right?
It's volume 52.
It's volume 52.
52.
It's like
Blah, 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 52.
Quindevo, Bizrap. Oh, right here.
Uh-uh.
A little snippet, bro. We're not gonna
No.
get copyrighted.
Just cut
We
this.
Yo, I love you,
None of us can make it.
Bizrap. Please,
Just cut that.
let's make a song. That's
we
not
gotta
gonna get
cut that.
copyrighted in that little amount of time. Calm down.
We're
Calm down.
bleeping it anyway.
Bleep it. Not cut it. George is the cut fiend, bro.
I have another hot take.
Okay.
Yeah?
My hot take is that it's a sad time because we are ending the episode.
But wait, guys, wait. One more thing.